Welcome to Kickin' It with Chloe, and this is the show that we bring you our very own local homegrown artists, so much as to feel so that it feels like you're probably hanging out with them at home. And today in studio I have 2/3 of Ice Cold Mob and our personal photographer. Gentlemen, welcome to Kickin' It.
It's good.
Thank you for having us.
All right.
Okay, so we're just gonna get right down to a few questions which I'm probably sure you've been asked a couple of times, you know. But we here wanna know, you know, the audience, the fans at home who can hear your music on the radio and they still haven't put names on the faces. We wanna know, who is Ice Cold Mob and who does it consist of and where did you guys start off?
Ice Cold Mob is a group of 3 guys. Me, Austin.
Angel.
Angel?
With the capital L, right?
Of course. Gotta make sure you
and
get
our
that
boy
right.
Kenzie, who's not here for scholar reasons.
Yeah.
We met in 2013 at GSS. Pretty much mutual friends linked us up because at that time we were just individual artists. So then we met Mr. Super Producer himself,
Mr. Angel.
Mr. Angel.
Hola.
We did a couple of things in the studio, and then we realized that, you know what, together we actually got something going on here. So then we just, initially we didn't say, let's make a crew, let's make a mob. No, we were just chilling, always making songs together, and then it just became the next logical thing to do because everybody always asked if we're a group or not. That's how Ice Cold Mob was born.
Okay, so Mr. Photographer, you probably, you know, cover all the events that they attend and everything else. So tell me, how has the Ice Cold tour been going? You know, how you guys started on October 3rd, if I remember very well. It was a very awesome show, if I can say. How has it been? How has the tour been going for you guys?
The tour has been really great. The crowd,
they love them.
They loved them because I had no space to actually take proper pictures of them because
it was just
hectic. Yeah, that's how the crowd is all the time.
They show us love, man, all the time.
Okay.
The love is too much.
Okay, thank you. So as I said earlier on, I would like to know you guys. Not, you know, stage names and everything else. I like to, no, we're chilling here. I just want to know Austin. I want to know Angel. Because we want to know, you know.
You want to know my real name?
Yeah.
Well, y'all want to know my real name. Next time we're talking about personal things. All right. All right.
You have super fans out
it's
there.
a very small leap from a real name to who are you dating. And
Yeah, but a very small. All right. You know what? You're going to get my real name now. Yeah. That's it. Poloko. Ko.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm doing this for the super fans at home. Cause everybody at home is like, okay, his name is Angel, but like I want to feel like I know him personally, and this is what the show is all about. Hey, you know, so that it, you know, feels like, yeah.
All right.
So tell me guys, how has it been in the music industry? The artists that you've been working with?
Been tough.
You have my favorite song, you have a very awesome track, About You with ATI.
That's your favorite song?
Yes.
For real?
It's the reason. So people loved it, and I'm pretty sure that's when the audience or, you know, the public started knowing about, oh, there's this group of guys, you know, Ice Cold
that's when
Mob.
they stop sleeping.
That's your breakthrough song. How has it been for you guys? How's the music industry treating you? Are you loving it? Any challenges yet?
50-50. That's all I can say. Okay, it's tough out there, but it's also, you know, it's really nice to have people jam into your hard work. You know? Yeah.
Fact. I mean, as an artist, it all starts off very innocently. You know, making songs just for the hell of it.
Sharing with your friends, your close circles.
Yeah, you know.
Tell you guys this is so awesome. You should.
And then it gets to a point whereby, okay, you're having a couple of people start hearing about you guys, and you start to have that feeling of, you know, it's really nice when a person sees you, be like, oh my God, are you from? Like, you know? So when that number increases and more people start to recognize you and show love to your music. It shows that you're doing something right,
Yeah.
and that's really dope.
Especially when you're like on stage and people are
Man.
singing
People are
along.
showing you
Yo,
love
that
and
feeling.
singing along.
And you're just there like, why am I here, man? I'm not doing it. So you're just there with the mic the whole time, like, yeah, sing.
Like genuinely,
Yeah,
like
it's
when I get
amazing.
to my verse, each one of us, we met fans who literally know our verses word for word.
Whoa.
And we're just
I'm not
there
even
like-
there yet, and I thought I was a super fan.
And we're just there like, damn. So it's very, very humbling, and we promise to keep giving you guys amazing songs.
You give us your word?
Psh, man, we're fun, we promise.
Well, guys, you heard it straight from Kicking It with Chloe exclusively, but I have something exciting for you. We had two of your many fans saying one or two lines of your want you back,
Just give us new good music, because you know what, I live for your music, honestly,
Welcome back, guys, and I'm still kicking it with Ice Cold Mob. We're just gonna get a little personal now. I'm gonna ask you some super personal questions for the sake of the fans. I'm doing this for the fans.
Yeah, sure, the fans.
So what most people don't know about you guys is that you're full-time students,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure managing or juggling work and school must be pretty tough. How do you guys go about that?
I'm already getting a headache talking about this.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's mostly about trial and error on our side, because we didn't really expect this to happen at this scale.
Just
now
made
we knew it was
songs.
gonna happen at some point, but then it just came out rushing. Like there was a week where we literally had gigs from Wednesday till Sunday.
Wow.
You get
Wow.
it gets that hectic. So I think at some point it's all about knowing your priorities. Like right now we actually paused on getting bookings, like we're telling promoters that, like, not now because we're in exam period. As soon as we're done, that's when we can continue getting bookings and everything like that. Also, we expanded our team. Like we're getting people actually going to help us with managing our time and everything like that, because previously it was just the three of us, Angel, me, Kenzie. Now we have more people on board who can help us with certain things.
Yeah.
People who see the vision that we see.
It's always effective to have a full team behind you, support you, and encourage you to do.
Yeah, it's
know?
it's usually advised, but the problem is you can't do that from the get-go, because
Yeah.
all of a sudden people are gonna wanna get paid.
Yeah.
That's why you need a person who's able to, like I said, see the vision that you see and is able to walk through the challenges that you're going through.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So personally, Hella is Ice Cold Mob. I know you already have a hit song about you with ATI. Who else locally and across borders would you be interested in working with? Botswana and South Africa, Namibia, our neighboring countries, probably even overseas. Like, who would you be super psyched to work with?
Hey, like
From ATI.
I don't want to lie though. Like we gotta have a song with AKA. I don't know how that's gonna happen, but we gotta get that nigga. So.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, facts.
AKA
facts.
Casper, Nasty C,
The likes.
Botswana.
No, in Botswana, here's our stand on features, right? We only work with people who we feel we're gonna make good music with, like great music with, and people who honestly also understand we're not at the paying for features type.
Yeah.
Like certain artists would want you to be like, oh, yo, do you want to do a song together? Yeah, man, you can pop out like 10K for a feature. I'm like,
Yeah, I
what?
hear Nasty C charges like 100K for a feature.
Yeah, see, that makes sense because that's Nasty C.
Yeah, he's
understand?
big. So.
Yeah, like if we were able to get a song with ATI for, how much did that cost? I think 0.00 pula, right? If we're able to get a song with him, because genuinely he's the one that approached us to the love of music. Because I mean, the reason
How did he get in touch? Like, how did he hear
how
about
did he? Honestly,
Ice Cold
we
Mob?
have no idea. We just saw the dude sharing our stuff on Facebook, and then we're just like, what?
Social media.
Social
is
media.
the way to go.
Hey, that's the way to go. So he literally shared, there's a song for the diehard fans who know it called Changed. He listened to that song and went to every single other old song we've ever had.
How many hit songs do you have? Because I know very few.
Every single song we make is a hit.
their hits, and how many
Hits.
of them do you have?
Jesus, how many?
The first one from the let's start from the first one. That
Okay,
you made.
let's do it like this. The first song that people genuinely started recognizing us with, that's Changed, right? What was the next song after Changed? Calling?
Yes, it was Calling.
Then Out of My League.
Yes.
Mute came first.
Mute
Came first. Yeah.
Mute.
So it's Changed and then Mute.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah.
Changed, Calling, Mute, Out of My League. And then from then on, yeah, no, that's when we just started to like switch, the love making songs. Then we did Just Do It.
Because I was gonna ask you, though your songs are a little, what is the inspiration? I'm gonna ask this. It's so cliche, but I'm gonna ask anyway. The inspiration behind the music that you make, is it personal experiences? Is it something that you see within your your social circle? Is it? I have to ask for the fans.
Both.
For the
It's
fans.
both.
Yeah, it depends.
Both.
Like it usually starts with the producer, him,
Yeah,
Angel.
yeah.
Okay,
You
I'm gonna
see
leave
something.
it at that. It starts with the producer, and then
Now, you know what I'll be doing, yeah? So these boys be telling me the experiences and stuff, yeah?
What they see happening,
Yeah, and
you
be
know,
like,
in
yeah.
social
Okay.
circles.
like mostly it's been
Okay.
Casey, like especially about you. Like it was like he had like a really bad breakup.
I
Right?
seen his.
Yeah, so man.
Yeah.
Sometimes music is an outlet, yo. So instead of going out there and doing something really bad, just get in the booth, man, and just sing
Pour
sing
your heart
sing
out.
your heart out, man. It got us here. I mean, it works. So yeah.
That is true.
So we don't like. We're still saying with the features, we work with people who genuinely want to work with us and make good music with us.
Yeah.
We don't have any other intentions of, making profit off of a feature. No. We
This
work
is
with people.
from the heart.
Exactly.
The same
exactly.
way T.I. like genuinely approached us. and
Exactly, 'cause
he was
he's-
like, I want to work with you.
Yeah.
You know? So even if Motlak can come out and say like, yo guys, I want to work with you, I'll be glad to work with him because he's
Definitely.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that we
Yeah.
we have a lot of talent, bro. Like even if a guy like Amos Ski Mask goes to Pult and be like, yo guys, you guys are really dope, want to make music with y'all, right? And we're not saying it has to be them that approaches. Look, we're gonna do that ourselves too. Like we can approach and be like, yo, you want to make a song? And if it goes, it goes.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. And we're back again for our final lap with Kicking It with Chloe. I'm so sad you guys are about to go, but it has been beautiful. Before you guys go, I have a question for Mr. Jones. How has your experience been? What do you love about your job as the personal photographers?
Oh, what I really love is the traveling, taking pictures of them, taking pictures of them, by the way.
And the free pass to the shows, the amazing shows,
Oh,
might I add?
No, man, not that, because these are my boys.
Oh.
Yeah, before the About You song. Yeah, I was asking him, why aren't you releasing the song? Why aren't you releasing the song?
So you're part of the people that encourage them to go
Yeah.
out into the market.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
I always push them every single day, every single night, by the way. We're always listening to the About You song with Austin.
Yeah, no, he's right.
Every
before
day?
before it came out,
Before
like they
it
would
came
force
out.
me before it came out, because it's a song that was done last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're always on my case, like, bro, y'all need to drop
is
this.
the song, this
Y'all
is
need
the
to
song.
drop this. So, nah, man, they show much love. Like he said, every single show he's there.
Okay.
Oh,
I
amazing.
hear. Okay, so you have love for them, and I suppose you want to see them somewhere in the future.
I
Say
told him.
5 years down the line. What do you wish for them? International performances
Actually,
and
tomorrow.
features.
I told him I want him to see him maybe next year do a feature with one of the big artists in SA and probably do a tour in the UK or actually Dubai, man.
That would be beautiful.
Yes,
Dubai is
sir.
the place. I told him that.
Yeah, man, you got a dream to actually get somewhere.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff from Mr. Jones. Unfortunately, we've run out of time, but it's been a beautiful time with you guys. Before we go, we're gonna have a little segment for the fans. I do this for the fans.
Hey man, kicking it with Chloe, and this is Cancer from High School Mob. Missed the show the other time around when my members were here, and really sorry for that. I was just caught up on some schoolwork, and I'll make it up next time. And I heard what the boys said. Apparently, I'm the one who gets heartbroken the most, but that's not the case. Yeah, man. Better luck next time. I'll make sure that I'm there.
My love for you is gone.
Yeah.
And then from then on, guys, it's probably going to be good night from us here in studio. Thank you so much for tuning in, and tune in again next week, Wednesday, right here, same time, same place. It has been lovely. Good night.
You say you wanna love, but you're not a lover, and you always hurt another. Yeah, there's something good you will mess up, but you think it's so.